Recent discussion about Elton John's health has largely centered on his eyesight, but the real situation is better understood as a serious medical condition that has significantly affected his vision rather than a sudden or mysterious decline, and it reflects the challenges of aging combined with a specific eye-related illness that he has publicly acknowledged. In 2024, he revealed that he suffered a severe eye infection while in the south of France, which led to permanent vision loss in his right eye and very limited sight in his left, a development he has described as emotionally difficult because it directly impacts everyday life as well as his ability to engage with music in the way he once did, including reading, writing, and observing performances on stage, per source context summarized from public statements and reporting. What makes this situation widely discussed is not just the medical aspect, but the fact that Elton John has spent decades as one of the most visually expressive performers in modern music, known for elaborate stage shows, flamboyant costumes, and a highly physical connection to performance, so any change affecting his sight naturally draws attention and concern. However, this is not a case of sudden disappearance or complete withdrawal from life, as he has already stepped back from full-scale touring following his farewell tour conclusion, meaning his current health challenges exist within a broader, planned transition toward a slower pace of life rather than an abrupt ending to his career. Despite the seriousness of his vision loss, Elton John has continued to remain mentally and emotionally active, focusing more on family life, charitable work, and selective creative involvement rather than large public performances, and he has expressed a desire to remain hopeful about medical progress even while acknowledging that recovery is uncertain. His husband, David Furnish, has also shared updates suggesting that Elton is adapting to his condition and staying engaged in daily routines in new ways, emphasizing adjustment rather than retreat from life. It is also important to place this within the broader context of his long career. Elton John is now in his late 70s, and like many aging individuals, he is experiencing health challenges that are compounded by a specific medical incident, but this does not erase his ongoing legacy or current quality of life. He continues to be widely recognized not only for his music career, spanning decades of global hits, but also for his philanthropic work, particularly through the Elton John AIDS Foundation, which remains a central part of his identity and influence. So while headlines often use dramatic language like tragic reality, the factual situation is more nuanced. Elton John is living with a significant vision impairment caused by an eye infection complication, but he is not removed from life or purpose. Instead, he is adapting to new limitations, shifting priorities, and continuing to engage with the world in a quieter but still meaningful way, reflecting the broader truth that major health changes in later life are often about adjustment and resilience rather than sudden endings or hidden revelations.